you ready to take your gameplay in a weird direction? Boy, do I have a list for you. Hello everyone, my name is Mobesa, and today I compiled a list of the most outrageous and unconventional mods for Project Zomboid. Let's start with the most normal mods on the list and then work our way down. Number 9, Expanded Helicopter Events, Super Weird Edition. Most of you are probably familiar with the Expanded Helicopter Events mod, but chances are you've never tried this version. If you choose to try this one out, you'll get a chance to meet some visitors from out of this world. Our beloved Overlord Spiffo has been brought to life and is eager to give you a hug, and maybe even leave you a present. Just don't get caught up in the excitement and forget to file your taxes, or you'll face the wrath of the IRS. Did you really think the end of the world was a good enough reason not to file your 1040? Alright, moving on. Number 8, Excrementum. Project Zomboid has always marketed itself as a game based on realism, but there's one thing that they've never implemented: the ability to poop. Don't worry, this mod will fix that right up. Aside from being a little weird with its descriptions, the mod is actually pretty well thought out. It comes with its own mechanics, some new moodles, and some immersive sound effects. If you want to keep your character comfortable, you'll need to get your hands on some toilet paper and some working indoor plumbing. If you don't, you can always go on the ground, but it'll make your character a little sad and can result in an undesirable mess. Overall, a weird addition to your gameplay, but not that far-fetched for a survival game. Number 7, E.Z.T Zombification Test, E.Z.T. Now the next mod on this list is a pregnancy test that will tell you if your character is infected with the zombie virus. Sounds weird, but it comes with an explanation. The story goes that when scientists began working on a cure, they found that the Nox infection causes hormonal changes similar to the early stages of pregnancy. So, to test for the virus, they simply repurposed existing pregnancy tests. Once the scientists notified the army, they distributed them all over the map. To test if your character is infected, just find a test out in the wild, right-click it, and you'll know if your character is safe within a few seconds. Very simple mod, and I can actually see myself using this on my next playthrough. Number 6, Silent Hill Radio REDUX Zombie Detector. Don't you hate it when zombies sneak up on you? Well, you're in luck, because according to the lore of this mod, you were lucky enough to find the schematics to a functional zombie detector. All you need to do is find and read the manual, and you can modify any radio to emit static when zombies are nearby. While it won't tell you their exact location, you'll know when it's best to be on your guard and when it's safe to loot. Number 5, The rivers run red with the blood of my enemies. Continuing on with the Silent Hill vibes, the next mod on the list is incredibly simple but very underappreciated. The Tongue Twister mod does what you think it would. It turns all large bodies of water red, giving the game a very eerie and haunted appearance. Now, it should be noted that the changes are purely aesthetic and only apply to large bodies of water, so no puddles or rain, and only work on medium water quality, but it's worth a try, I promise. Number 4, DinoZ. Have you ever found yourself wishing that the zombie apocalypse took place in Jurassic Park? No, just me? Well, this mod is as close as you're gonna get, at least for now. The DinoZ mod brings 50 dinos into the world of Project Zomboid. You'll find them scattered around the map and hidden away in some strange places. In its current state, they're just there to be admired and don't actually do anything. But it's cool to come across a giant T-Rex on a highway. Number 3, Panty Raiders. Yeah, you heard that right. This mod adds 40 new variants of underwear into the game, which the player can wear, collect, and proudly display in their home. If this was a simple skin mod, it wouldn't qualify for this list, but the description clearly states that it was created to introduce collectible items into the game. Now, underwear is not the first thing I think of when I think collectibles, but hey, to each their own. Number 2, the Dead Rat Challenge. Now, this is one of the weirdest and most difficult challenge mods I've ever come across. Before I tell you how it works, I want to quote how the creator describes it. They say, "The Dead Rat Challenge aims to make your life as terrible as possible without hardly changing how the game functions." And I think they did an amazing job accomplishing this. What this mod does is turn every single item, name, and image in the game to a dead rat. It doesn't change the item itself, only how it appears to you. This makes it almost impossible to tell items apart from one another. The only way you can accomplish anything in the game is by correctly guessing the item or equipping everything to figure out what it is. I'm not sure how long it's possible to survive like this, but I don't know anyone crazy enough to try. Number 1, egg laying. Now for the number 1 spot, we have the egg laying mod. All this mod does is make your character lay an egg every few days, and that's pretty much it. The reason I gave this the number 1 spot is because I cannot think of a good reason for this mod to exist. Every other mod on this list attempts to accomplish some goal. This mod just gives you an egg. It's just a normal egg. You can cook it and eat it the same as you would any other egg. Normal chicken egg, nothing more, nothing less. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this one, check out some more of my content. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.